everybody, welcome to Busy Girl Healthy Life, where the theme for this month has been healthy Thanksgiving side dishes. So we have made some spectacular dishes so far, and I'm not gonna disappoint you now. So we have an awesome cranberry applesauce coming today, and it is with fresh cranberries, fresh apples. There is no need for that little blob of gelatin wiggling on your table anymore, because we are gonna impress their socks off. So we're gonna start with our cranberries in your saucepan. So look at these beautiful fresh cranberries. These were frozen. I just let these thaw. So that's the Busy Girl tip, frozen cranberries. So I'm gonna add that into the pan. And I have that on about a medium heat. And we're gonna add, you can either do a red wine if you're feeling festive, or you can do sugar-free orange juice, cranberry juice, anything like that. So we're gonna add our juice to the pan also. I added a sugar-free cranberry juice, cup of water, and we're gonna add all those delicious spices, make it all aromatic in here. So if you have some company and maybe your house needs a little sprucing up, good smells, you can just pop this on your stove, and better than a Glade plug-in, promise. So we're gonna let that cook, and it's gonna get into like a sauce consistency, so we'll be right back. So I'm just letting those cranberries cook down. They've gotten really, really hot, so now I've been able to mash them. So you're just gonna try to mash them. If you don't have one of these, maybe you can try a large serving fork or something like that. But if you come over here and look, I've mashed all of the cranberries and turned it into a really nice, thick, saucy consistency. So now it is time to add all of those beautiful sliced apples. So we're gonna add those, and you wanna do the same thing with these apples. You wanna let those cook down. So what you can do, I'm just gonna put a lid on mine. What you can do while those are cooking down and getting into that nice saucy texture is you can toast your walnuts. So if you are a true busy girl, you probably will not have time to toast these walnuts. But if you want to make quite the impressive dish, you just throw them in your pan about 5 minutes. I usually just spray a little bit of olive oil, and you can toast them, and they get that really rich, nutty flavor. So you're gonna sprinkle that on top. So I'm just gonna let this cook down, and then we'll be back to mash it again.
What's that smell? Beware the jive turkey at this time of year. It's a prevalent problem, so I'm making it clear. You want some juicy bird, not a charcoal briquette. So take a little care and make sure to baste it. Baste it, don't waste it. Baste it, don't waste it. I say it all again if it seems a little murky, cause if you're not careful, you'll get turkey jerky. Baste it, don't waste it. Baste it, don't waste it. I want everybody out there to have a happy Thanksgiving. No jive. And remember, keep it juicy.
So the apples have cooked down, and I just finished mashing those just like we did with the cranberries. So now it's a really beautiful, saucy, thick, and chunky consistency. I am gonna add my no-calorie sweetener now. A really good thing to know of when you're cooking with no-calorie sweeteners is that when it gets really hot, it actually loses its sweetness. So the best time to add no-calorie sweeteners is after you've let whatever it is that you've cooked cool. So a lot of times you'll taste it at first and it'll be really sweet, but then you cook it and you lose a lot of the sweetness. So just remember to try your food. Here at Busy Girl, we always try our food anyway, so no worries there. Try your food, and then you can add a little bit more if you need to. Otherwise, a great thing to cook with, if you don't mind a little bit of the calories, is agave or honey. So I'm gonna add my no-calorie sweetener now. And what you can do, right now you can leave this as is and have this beautiful cranberry sauce, or if you wanna make this a little bit creamier and have a fabulous desserty, creamy sauce, you can add your cottage cheese. So the cottage cheese is just gonna melt in there and become a really nice, whippy, thick consistency. So I'm gonna add that in. We're almost done. This smells amazing. It fills your entire house with the smell of berries. You're gonna cook this down a little bit longer with the cottage cheese in here. And this is just going to all blend it together. So we'll be right back to try this. So this is all cooked down. That cottage cheese is all blended in there. We're just gonna add this to a beautiful dish to finish it off. Look at this side. This is so much better than that old school cranberry sauce. So now you're gonna take those walnuts that you've toasted, or not toasted if you were too busy, but you're gonna take those walnuts that you've toasted and you're just gonna put them over the top. And this is the most fabulous sweet side dish to complement any meat that you have, that turkey, those sweet potatoes, those green beans. I swear to you, people are going to want to have Thanksgiving at your house every year, so be careful. You know what time it is. For those of you that don't know me, I am a sucker for anything sweet. And this is so good and light and creamy and healthy. Gotta do this one. You're gonna love it. Happy Thanksgiving. You know that feeling after Thanksgiving dinner when you've eaten a little bit too much and it's time for a nap? Yeah, I think Waffles had a little too much turkey.